Since thousands of years, we wonder where we come from. We look around and gaze at breathtaking colors forming in the sky. Awestruck, we discover the universe, the stars and galaxies, we wonder. The earth on its perfect place, when it moves much we freeze or burn. These facts they yearn to make us ponder. And still, with all these things around us, we walk around in us that deep unsatisfied desire in our core for more purpose in life. And every time we dig out a grave and engrave a friend's name in stone, depression covers our own sight and turns life grey. Our joy gets led astray and we are left alone with that resounding question in our head. Where do we come from and where do we go? Since centuries they teach without doubt at the beginning was the Big Bang and life evolved into existence. Everything happened over millions of years by a random natural selection. Our books are full of fossil bones and stones which apparently proved it to be true. And with circular reasoning they proved the earth billions of years old, but as we look deeper into this well of theory we find frauds, scams and many questions dwell. But we are not meant to think or raise questions. Instead, we shall blindly believe and follow science. That word that guards everything that sounds smart. It's the state's fine art of breastfeeding theories, misleading series of whole generations, starting with the source of life. Interestingly, according to that very word, everything has to be based on observed experiments, on measurable facts that's determining true science. So without reliance on their opinion, let's question evolution and see if it's actually science. Once upon a time, contradicting to physics, matter created itself and started the evolvement of humanity. According to our textbooks, we transition from fish to man, but all these evolutionary family trees are only based on imagination. Rooted in frustration because after so many years they still couldn't find any transit formation. And according to that theory, we are nothing but results of random accidents with no purpose whatsoever. No wonder so many are depressed, having suicidal tendencies. I mean, what makes life worth breathing when everything is rooted in random occurrences? And although nobody will believe this video just made itself, we show no objection when they tell us that our unique DNA, the prints on our hands, our bodies just evolved by random occurrences. The human brain is so complicated. After studying it for centuries, we are still in awe about its complexity. There's so many things we can't figure out, like the conscience thing or process of memories. We breathlessly wonder, our questions never cease. Even Darwin said in ease, it's absurd to think the human eye could have evolved by natural selection. You see, you and I are not senseless. We ain't objects. We are people with value and purpose. But all this is taken away by this theory that we just swallow. It scrapes out and takes out our purpose, makes us hollow. We get it breastfeeded in our schools, in our hearts seeded. Yes, our soul and hearts pleaded, please think. We fight for right of freedom everywhere we can, but freely accept indoctrination of this theory in our schools. Although when we look closely behind the curtain of assumed evidence, we see it contradict science in so many ways that I wonder, how can someone believe in something that's only based on faith and scientifically completely impossible? It seems like evolution fled its original religion base and hides behind that science phrase. They teach it proved and tested, but it's so infested of assumptions that we cannot even call it science anymore. So what do we really know about evolution? Think about it for a moment. Is there one fact that you know 100% to be true? People, please think.